Oh my god, the rainy season has started. Kimotsugi. Hey, what's up guys, TheJordude here. Welcome back to another video where I'm talking about esports. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably came to this video because you entered in my previous video's giveaway to win the Complexity t-shirt. I have picked a winner for that giveaway and I'll announce it at the end of the video. Now, in today's topic, I want to talk about leveraging success in your esports career. This is a very important topic because a lot of players, competitive players, aspiring pro players, they often compete in like many tournaments and things like that, or they stream, or they produce content. With a stroke of luck, and if you're really talented, you should be able to find some success in esports, like getting a big win, getting like a viral video or something like that. And those critical moments, that's when you really want to leverage those success so that you could take your career to the next level. So in today's video, I'm going to be breaking this down into two main parts. First is why it's important to be leveraging your success in your esports career, as well as how you can exactly do this. So first off, let's talk about why it's important to leverage your success. First, and one of the most obvious ones, is that organizations and esports teams really care about what kind of success you have in the games that you play. No organization really wants to hire just anyone out of the dark. They want to see results. Just like if you're applying for any normal job, you send in a resume, and if you have like more work experience, then the better candidate you are to get the position. So whenever you get success in esports, you really want to make sure that you show it off and it stands out. This way, not only do organizations see, oh, that you are quite successful in the game that you're playing in, but also that you know how to manage your victories. If you're able to promote it yourself and really take it not only from just the win, but taking it on to the next kind of promotional level. Because organizations at the end of the day are like a business, and businesses really want to make sure that all their assets are promoted well and used effectively so that they can make the most return in their investment. Another reason why leveraging your success is important is that these opportunities can be very rare or limited. Esports is very competitive. There's so many players playing in each competitive game, and if you're not like just some prodigy god that's always winning every single tournament, then gaining success can be like a rare occasion, or it can be limited. Not just because you're not good enough, but because everyone around you is so good as well. Sometimes there are just conditions or circumstances that is just out of your control and you can't win an event, or like in the content space, things are just so saturated, it's really hard to get a video distinctive from the rest. So whenever you do get a success, you have to treat it really specially. So you have to make sure you use whatever comes to you as best as possible. Now, going away from why it's important, I just kind of want to bring in like an example of if you don't leverage your success, then like you could really just pretty much give up a head start you might potentially have. So I'm going to use Osaka for example. He is a Hearthstone World Champion. I believe he won the 2000 and 2016 World Championships. Either way, he won the World Championships for Hearthstone. So obviously, if you're a World Champion, you should pretty much have things handed to you, right? Like you get invites to tournaments. Blizzard Hearthstone wants you to play in all of their major events. They want to be able to promote the world champion playing in high competitive level Hearthstone, right? However, Osaka, like I don't know Osaka personally, so I don't know his circumstances, but I do know like his interest for the game kind of went down, and so he wasn't really participating in follow-up events. He wasn't like streaming that often. He was pursuing like other hobbies, and because of that, he kind of like dropped out of the scene. Obviously, everyone that's in the competitive Hearthstone scene knows who Osaka is because he's a world champion. However, like newer players might not know him. I don't believe he's on an organization on a team right now. And recently, he's been starting to play Hearthstone again. However, as we all know, there is a Grandmaster system for Hearthstone right now, which feature the top players in each of the regions. And so they did invite all the other world champions. We got Firebat, we have Pavel, we have Tom, but we don't have Osaka. And the reason why we don't have Osaka is because he wasn't really interested at Hearthstone at the time when they were inviting and organizing players for the Grandmaster. So he missed out on his opportunity. He didn't leverage his success of being a world champion, where he would have gotten an invite into the Grandmaster system, because we all know that if he had interest in the game and wanted to take his world championship title so that he could play in the Grandmasters, like, he would be in the Grandmasters right now if he did follow up on it. But because he didn't take his success and leverage it, he missed out on the Grandmasters. And the Grandmaster system it pays pretty well for playing in the event. You get invites to all the Masters events. You get free promotion because you're getting promoted by Blizzard on their websites, their social medias, on their stream. So if you want to like elevate your esports career, it's really good to be in the Grandmaster system, just because of all the exposure you get, you being titled one of the best players in your region, etc., etc. So that's just one example out of, it's kind of like an exaggerated example, but it is an example out of many cases where I've seen players that have a hit of success but they don't capitalize on it. So how can you leverage your success whenever you get it in esports? There isn't obviously like a correct answer. Everyone has their own situations. So I am going to give some advice on what I think you should do whenever you have like success in your esports career. So whenever you have success in esports, you really want to milk out that value, like really make it dry. Take it as far as you can, because as I said before, the opportunities can be quite limited or rare, and you don't know when the next time you're going to win a tournament for something, for example. So first of all, if you're trying to be like a pro player, obviously you want to be stacking up like tournament wins or anything that you would consider being a success. And so you really want to make sure you keep track of every success you have on anywhere really. So like on your social media, have like maybe like a pin post of Twitter, on your Twitter, have a pin post like all your achievements. If you're searching for a team, you could put together like a portfolio. This is really easy to do. If you have any kind of skills with computer programs like Microsoft Word or PowerPoint or things like that, build up like a portfolio for yourself, you know, kind of like a resume. Just put your success, tournaments you've won. They could be like big tournaments you won or smaller tournaments, anything that looks good on paper. Make sure you should log it down. What you could also do, and this is what I do as well, is I have my own personal website. You could go check out my website. It's TheJordude.com. I also have the link down below, some pictures, but like basically I have a page where about me page, and then there I have a list of achievements I've done within my respective games. So this is really good because if teams are recruiting, they might want to go check out your website. It shows that you're legitimate, you're serious about esports, and then they could check out like all the achievements you've done, verify them and things like that. And you really don't have to be like you don't have to know like HTML or CSS or whatever it is for coding to code your own website. It's really easy to create your own website. I'll have some links. I can't think of the links on the top of my head right now, but I'll put some examples of website platforms that you could create your own website using templates. It's really simple. Some sites even you just like drag and drop, and yeah, just put in like maybe a day or a night's work or something to create your own website, make it look nice, put in your achievements, and you should be good to go. Next off is, once you get an success, make sure you really brag about it. Now, there's no shame at all on bragging about any kind of like big tournament win or things like that. You really want to tell everyone about it and flex it off. Say for example, when I topped 8 in summer playoffs last year, which is a pretty good achievement. You get that golden card back. I did tweet quite a bit about the golden card back. Also, I streamed right after I came back from my trip in California, and then in the stream title I was like top 8 North American summer playoffs. And then like from that I got some hosts from bigger streamers, which was really good, helped promote my stream. Also, if I get a big success or I'm at an event, I will also tweet quite frequently about anything. Finally, you can put in like really big achievements in your bio, like your Twitter bio. If you're like a aspiring pro, you shouldn't have like all the characters maxed out yet, so you should have room where you could put something like top 4 playoffs, for example. Or for my example, in my bio I have like Canadian West G representative, HGG Canada captain, things like that. And the last tip I want to put out there is create content about your success. Now, there's a lot of pro players in like pretty much in all the gaming scenes that just play professionally. They only focus on the game, but they don't do much other than that. They don't create content. But I think to really have success in the esports scene is you have to make content. That's the only way that's going to differentiate you from other players. It's going to give you some long-term value to organizations, for your own career when you're looking for more teams, sponsorships, etc. So make sure, like, if you win an event, make content about it. Like, create a blog post like on your website saying what your strategy was, your thought process during matches and things like that, because a lot of people are interested about reading that, and it just kind of like settles those achievements you have on the internet. So for example, like when I qualified for the TESPA Red Bull event through an online qualifier, I made a post on Reddit talking about my strategies going into the tournament, how I made my decks, and how the rounds went and things like that. So just, yeah, whenever you have some kind of hit of success, make some content about it. Could be guides, videos, blogs, anything. So basically all my points on how to leverage your esports success all kind of combines down into it helps sell you as for your personal branding. Whenever you get a success, it might be a rare case, so you really want to make sure you get the most value out of it. That's why whenever you like create content or you make a lot of social media posts, and when you log it down on your website or social media, it helps solidify the success so that in the long term you can use them as like negotiation points and selling points to create higher value towards yourself. So whenever you're like looking for sponsorships or a team to play for, you have something that you can show and makes you more credible, makes you look more legit, and differentiates you from other people, because there's so many people applying, reaching out to organizations trying to find sponsorships, and if they're competitive, if they're serious, they probably have success as well. So if you could show off your success a bit better than them, then you should have like a higher chance in finding a team or some sponsorships. So that's pretty much it that I want to talk about in this video. If there are any points that you think I missed out on, or if you have any more examples about players that could have been successful but they didn't properly leverage their success, let me know it down below in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and while you're at it, make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so you can watch more videos similar to this, as well as my regular deck and gameplay videos that I do. And now I'll announce the winner for my last video's giveaway. If you guys didn't check it out, I made a video on 5 reasons why you should be getting involved in esports drama. I think esports drama is really important for like the community and the scene, just to make things more fun and interesting for people that are the viewers as well as players, and it is a good opportunity for you as well to help grow your career if you do get involved in some kind of esports drama. I'll have the video link down below for that if you want to check it out. But the giveaway for it is now over, and the winner of that is Pandemonia. I'll have to comment over here. Congratulations. I will get in contact with you so I can get your Complexity t-shirt delivered to you. And yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.